We're breaking down the Daiwa Tatula SV TW 100H. What do all those letters mean? Next on 3MGR. All right, guys, when you come across this reel in the wild, what's the first thing you're gonna do? You're gonna pick it up and you're gonna turn the handle on it. And if you do that, especially at this price point, you're gonna think to yourself, wow, this doesn't feel as good as a Shimano. And that's exactly why I don't want to lead this review with feel. And that's because Daiwa put all the emphasis into the spool behavior and the brake profile and the gear alignment. Like, the one thing they were not trying to do when they engineered this reel was make a luxury fidget spinner when it's not under load. The Tatula SV runs a 7+1 bearing setup, but bearing count alone doesn't really tell you much. What matters is where they put those bearings and what they're supporting. And here the bearings are doing the real work. They're keeping things aligned, they're keeping things under control and not just making the handle spin freely in the air. But let's talk about the most visible piece of tech on all the Daiwa reels at this point, and that's their T-wing system. It's a really interesting shape, and what it does is it allows the line to leave the reel a lot more freely and yet still narrow it back in tight to get it on the spool nice and even. The one thing that I've really noticed about this in using it is that it allows me to cast lighter baits farther and with more control. Now, this is not a bait finesse reel, but it's almost like it's bait finesse friendly. And I think a lot of that might have to do with the SV spool that's in these things. It's designed to automatically control the speed of the spool at the beginning of the cast and at the end of the cast. And I think the SV spool is really the heart of this reel. It's very forgiving in real world conditions, whether it's windy or windy. Holding this thing, you can really see that the Daiwa Tatula is built around durability. It's got a really rigid frame. It's got really good clutches, and it's built to hold alignment year after year, season after season. They're not trying to impress you for the first 10 seconds in the store. So I think in conclusion, the Daiwa Tatula isn't about chasing the biggest numbers on the spec sheet. Daiwa's just trying to make a reel where all the systems work together in harmony to make fishing easier. So if you guys are interested in purchasing one of these, there is a link in my beacons page in the bio. It'll take you right to FishUSA. Awesome company. They're in Erie, Pennsylvania. They do same-day shipping if you can order before 1 o'clock Eastern. And as always, guys, stay sharp, fish smart, and we'll see you in the next episode.